Hey dudes, CI here. So you know how when you're watching YouTube, you got this little thing up in the corner, that little thing right there, and it tells you if you've gotten any responses and if anybody's given your comments thumbs up. Sometimes you have really cool comments and they get lots of thumbs up, they get lots of comments on them, but sometimes it's no big deal. This guy's videos right here, I like these. It's a small site. I wrote something on this video, didn't I? Didn't get any thumbs up, not a whole lot of replies. He replied himself, but it's there, no big deal. Then there's this music video. I wrote a little comment here about how much I like the lyrics, and we got ourselves a decent number of comments. Okay, this one here, this is Sexplanations. I wrote a comment here. This one got a lot of thumbs up. Not bad. People really dug that one. Now, the reason I'm bringing this all up is because we are getting ready to have VidCon. And when I say we, I don't mean me or you. I'm talking about the YouTube community as a whole. The Vlog Brothers organize it. And it's going to happen pretty soon. Everyone's getting all pumped about it. Now, a few months ago, Hank had a video where he sort of started the hype, and he mentioned, hey, it's on its way, it's getting ready to come, and it was a cool video and all that. And I wrote a comment at the bottom, and it is pretty much the most popular comment I have ever made. Look at that number of thumbs up. Now, it was a little bit controversial. Not only did it get a lot of thumbs up, it also got a lot of comments. So, what did CI say that was so interesting? Well, let's read it. My friend Mary went to VidCon last year and said there was a huge problem with rampaging, screaming fans. Mary said they were usually teenage girls. Until a couple years ago, Mary was a teenage girl herself, so I think she knows teenage girls a little. She said they were chasing YouTubers like it was the Beatles in Hard Day's Night. She said YouTubers were getting knocked over and getting totally freaked out by it. I suspect that a lot of the offenders do this sort of thing just because everyone else is doing it, and they sort of think that it's just what fans do. Personally, I'd like it if either Hank or John did a video explaining that this is not cool, that you can be a fan without being a rampaging mob. So, there you go. That's what I said, and I stand by it. Now, I did make one mistake. I used the word girls. I shouldn't have used that, and you'll see later that, that was a little controversial. But regardless, it's an important point that I made, and I was sort of hoping that it would get a reaction, and it did get a reaction. Look at that, 101 thumbs up. And here are some replies. The first reply is the one that frustrates me the most. I'm 14 and attended VidCon last year, and let me just say false. As a teenage girl, though, I do not participate in those activities, have to stand up for my fellow girls. Yes, people did chase YouTubers. No, it wasn't that bad. It's pretty ignorant to say that it was only girls, as I saw a large quantity of guys in the same pursuit. VidCon is a great experience for both fan and creator. You see my problem here? I just wish I hadn't used the word teenage girls. If I could have just said teenagers, or not even said that, just said people. So that was a mistake, and I regret it because of this comment by her. Hey, look at this. The Vlog Brothers responded, and they got 79 thumbs up. What did they have to say? Basically, the people who run around and chase YouTubers are not defined by their age or gender, and also they don't tend to watch our videos. So making a video about it wouldn't reach the relatively small number of people who cause problems. Okay, well that's interesting, and I respect their opinion. I'm not sure I agree. I think that age and gender are a big part of it. I think that 55-year-old men are not doing this. 27-year-old women are not doing this. It's teenagers. It's mostly girls. The interesting point is they say they don't tend to watch our videos, which is interesting. Maybe that means that most of the rampaging teenagers are fans of, I don't know, Hannah Hart, Tyler Oakley? Beats me. Okay, next comment. Fanboys/girls need to calm down, though, and not boost content creators' egos. That's interesting. She sees it as a way of boosting egos. So she's not really worried about their health and safety. She just doesn't want them to get big heads. Okay, that's cool. Next one. People got swept up in the fame-chasing mob mentality. Humans will be humans, right? It could be difficult to encourage self-restraint in this kind of setting when cautionary videos can't reach everyone, but maybe we can try to incorporate a YouTubers are people too mentality/attitude early on into the VidCon 2015 build-up, so that by the time people get there, it is generally understood that people running and screaming at you is quite scary and is heavily frowned upon. It could reduce the need to increase security in the future. Well, sir, that is an extremely sensible comment on the whole. I really think you nailed a whole lot. Don't know if anything will happen. You only got 4 thumbs up. Oh, hey, look, it's me again, and I'm responding to that earlier person who was angry with me. Clearly, it was a mistake for me to mention my friend Mary's comment about them being mostly teenage girls, as some people are only seeing that part of my comment, which takes away from my intended point. I should have just said, people are doing this, it sucks, make it stop. I got 7 thumbs up. And once again, as I said here and as I'm saying to you now, that was a strategic error. I should not have mentioned girls or age. It would have made the message better. So, my mistake. Next person up. I totally agree. I haven't been there, but I have heard several YouTubers talking about getting freaked out by rampaging, screaming girls. I can only imagine how terrifying that would be. And they get pisses off that the YouTubers need bodyguards. If they didn't have them, they'd all have gotten trampled to death by now. If I were famous, the last people I'd feel like talking to would be the group of girls screaming incoherently and mauling me. Next person. It is just teenagers, though. Next person. It was a problem for some of the very popular ones, but it was more the first day that it was a problem last year. I found it was self-policing. People were very disapproving of chasing, and it was good. Though on the last day, people chased John through the parking lot, and I was very upset over that. I mean, John's pretty cool, but we have to be respectful. Next person. Teenagers by My Chemical Romance plays in the distance. I like that. That's clever. That's actually not one of my favorite My Chem songs, but whatever. Next person. I totally agree. I fractured my ankle in a rampage because Nash Greer walked by me in L.A., and a huge group of girls ran over and trampled me. I think they should make a video on how it is not cool. It can cause serious injuries and could even piss off some of the YouTubers. Hank, John, warn these girls to not rampage. It's a serious issue. Next comment. Thank you. I hope they see this. So there you are. Those are all the comments to my comment. I'm not bringing this up because it's the thing that got me the most thumbs up or the most comments. I'm bringing this up because I think this is an important issue. And I think the fact that I got this kind of a response proves it's an important issue. And I'm also a little upset that the YouTube community has not come out with videos saying, this is uncool. Don't do it. I'm kind of upset that Hank and John haven't made a video saying, hey guys, if you guys rampage and scream like a bunch of freaks, we're going to be very upset with you. What's it going to hurt to say something like that in one of your videos? But anyway, there you go. That's it from me this week. Very interesting little thing going on down there at VidCon. I hope there's not a bunch of rampaging, screaming fans. I would like it if we could self-police. I would like it if some YouTube creators would come out with a video saying that this is wrong. But I'm starting to doubt that it's going to happen. Maybe it would have happened by now. Or maybe it's not too late. Okay, that's my video. I will see all of you guys next week.